Welcome, welcome. Well, it's a rare occasion for me, but now I'm just going to trade a little bit in the New York session. We're gonna have a market open, and then we're gonna have some news, and we'll see how the silver bullet hour goes. Not that I'm the biggest fan of the. I mean, I love the silver bullet hour. I just don't really make a difference of what hour it is. Anyway. I don't know how long is it gonna take for me to stream today, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just looking at NQ, and it seems like well, this price section reminds me of something that we have seen sometime not too long ago in the past. I hope this rings the bell. Oh well, if it's gonna be this kind of price action, then I'm not the biggest fan, I can tell you that already. I do have a little bit of coffee with me though, so that should help me out. I also have my account set up with NinjaTrader, so I'm gonna be taking trades most likely. Yeah, this is the 30-second chart on the right side. I have a 500 tick chart on the left side. So yeah. Oh, Sarvash, Maverick. Hey there. London was great. I made 2 winning trades, so London was okay. And I just thought that, you know, before Christmas I'm just gonna go at least one more with the public New York stream. And yesterday New York was, well, almost around, I mean, break even, but nowadays, gonna be honest, my New York sessions are just not going that well. London was alright today though, so that was cool. Anyway, we have a new day opening gap, partially still open down here. It's right down at 9:44. So I'm gonna be looking at that. How is your day so far, Maverick? Hope you're doing great. Or at least I hope you did some nice trades. Okay. I guess we're definitely not going to have any special move right until maybe even have to wait until news, right? So news are gonna be out at 10 a.m. which means it could be a pretty boring session. If we don't see anything in particular, then we're just gonna leave it. Now, I was just checking this potential order block here. It could be a perfect AMD session. Do you really think so? I mean, it can be. I just don't know. I'm pretty much confused about the direction right now. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty much confused. Push the like button, you know. And so if this was accumulation, manipulation, and then if we're going to distribute higher, I don't know. If I look at the hourly, oh man, it's hard. It's hard to read. But on the hourly, despite the fact that we have some gaps down here and some previous day lows, stuff like that, there's nothing really. I mean, there's nothing really extreme about about the previous days. I mean, where would price like to go down here? No reason for price to go down here. It actually touched a 4-hour bullish order block. Oh no, it's not. It's not a 4-hour. I take it back. All right. So the 5-minute is definitely looks like crap. I was checking the ES as well. London session. Well, not much to do here. I'm not sure if this one counts as a bullish order block. Down close candle. Next candle changes structure because this previous candle has a higher high. So this candle, this bullish candle, is changing direction on the 1 hour. Is that considered to be a bullish order block? Because, you know, the wicks have pushed down into this fair value gap. So there was a small fair value gap here. It's just interesting. So I want to talk about this. Pushed down into that fair value gap right there. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Okay. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. So, price pushed down into this fair value gap down here. 0 to hero. Wow. Look at this. Some regulars here. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Okay, so if this was a bullish order block, let me put it here. I'm asking, is this a bullish order block 1 hour? I wonder if it is. On ES. I'm looking at ES right now, not NQ. Push the like button, guys. You know, guys. Like button. So, if I consider, I have to find a different color for this. So, if I consider that this bullish candle pushed down into the fair value gap, made the structure shift. Why structure shift? Because this candle here, this one, has a higher high than this one. So it broke structure to the upside. Could this be an order block? Nasdaq looks super bearish on 1 hour. Yeah, could be. Could be. As I said, I'm watching for these so-called order blocks. I mean, this one is not a perfect one. What was the high of this? The high of this was 04, 04.25. So there you go. The close of this is 04. Not a perfect one, but definitely a significant level. I would think that it can go down there, but if ES goes down there, then yeah, NQ definitely looks bearish. We have yesterday New York opening range down here, which is for regular trading hours. It's a new day opening gap. So we can also go down there. We have an inversion fair value gap that pushed price lower here. I did not delete that yet because it's still there on the 1 hour, as you can see. We just have to wait. All right, some nice coffee there. So we're not rushing anything. Just waiting. Just waiting. So let's see. How much time do we have? We have less than 3 minutes. I have no scenario, no plan. First, we're just gonna wait where price wants to push. That's all we're gonna do. News are coming out at 10 a.m. We're just going to observe price action. We are taking a position, and the position is going to be no trade. No trade. But we are going to observe how price moves. If I take a trade, I'm going to take it on a micro. I already have it here in my NinjaTrader. This is my NinjaTrader. On the right side is a 30-second chart on micro NQ, as you can see. On the left side is a 500 tick chart for NASDAQ, because I like to see NASDAQ. Otherwise, let's just wait. I still have the 17K level up there. Do we have fair value gaps on the 15-minute chart? Yes, we have right here. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was a MetaTrader. I have this indicators. It's a demo account here on MetaTrader. I'm testing out this indicator. It's an interesting moving average. I'm not using indicators, but I know a guy who says who is killing the market with this one. So I'm just testing it on a demo. Anyway, let's wait and see. Market is about to open in 30 seconds. Going to watch ES as well. Also watching the 1 minute chart. All right. And the 5 minute. 3, 2, 1. There. Do they want to send it lower? It's only like, well, 30 points. If they want to send it lower. 84, spike down a little bit, 10 points, not too much. ES looks like it wants to touch that 1 hour bullish order block. Who knows? Okay, so far nothing extra. No trades. Not doing anything. Just waiting, guys. This is a 5 minute NQ chart that you're seeing here. As you can see, we have some targets for price, but you know, at this point, it's very hard to determine what it wants to do, what they want to do with it. Maybe we have to wait all the way to 10 a.m. Hard to say. ES is, well, it's holding. not doing anything. I would be perfectly fine with a day when there is nothing, basically. And guys, if you would like to help out the stream, please push the like button, and if you're new, subscribe, and you know, check out my links. And thank you for the support. The like button is free, and thank you. I'm a small streamer and small trader, so you know, you know the drill. And while we are waiting, we are just going to listen to some music, chill out, because this price action right now gives nothing extra. As you can see, it's almost the same scenario as yesterday. No volume, basically. Maybe they want to drive it all the way up. I have my targets. Let's look at ES again. It's holding. Nothing is moving so far. NQ is going up a little bit. It wants to go into that 15-minute fair value gap, which is at 95. Maybe. Or maybe not. On the 5-minute, there is a small... Well, it's not a good order block. I'm not going to trade that. But this one can be reacting to this. It's not a perfect order block. Yeah, it's not. It's just driving price down. Let's wait for now. Let's wait. I have no trades on, and I can't log into my TradeAwait through TradingView. I have a challenge account at TradeAwait, so I'm also trading that, but I have TS Trader opened up. But no positions, guys. I'm a little bit glad actually, because this is one of those days when I think maybe we should not do anything. Once I get funded and become profitable, first thing I'm gonna do is buy a gift for my parents and then buy Tom Saber Premium. Oh! Oh, wow, 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 wow. Alright, alright. Zero to hero. Glad to hear that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I still have to work a lot on my Discord. I know, I mean, really, but I will have some extra time during the holidays to upload more content and educational material. Only a few people there, not gonna lie, but I do look for new members, so I have to continue the journey, you know. I have to continue. We're not stopping, so I wish you all the best from my heart, Zero to Hero. I think if you're, you know, if you're not giving up, then you're going to be profitable. It's that simple in trading. I think that should be one of the main mottos for traders. If you're not giving up, then you're going to be successful. Period. So never ever give up, but do it wisely. So don't do it the way like I did, like I burned everything. Do it wisely and learn, study the charts. Paper trade, demo trade, study more. And if you're finished with studying, study more. And if you're finished with that study, just study a little more. And I promise you, if you're not giving up, you're gonna be able to pull out those payouts on a regular basis. Okay, tapped into this fair value gap, I think on the 15. Yes, it did. I'm gonna check the 500 tick chart and the 30-second chart. You know, maybe we have some market structure shift or displacement, maybe, who knows. This is a 30-second chart on the right. Looks like it's going a little bit higher. Let's go back here. Okay, touched the 17K, which is great. Almost repriced this fair value gap here. I'm gonna put it, well, it's not gonna be accurate, but who cares? So fair value gap here on the 15-minute. It's not accurate, I know. And let's wait. Are we going to have a reaction? And they're just gonna dump it. So far, this a 15-minute order block to the left is doing its job. But if this area is holding up, then maybe it's time to go short, you know. The only thing I'm waiting at this point is if we're going to have a market structure shift with a nice displacement or not. And I might just going to look for it on the 1 minute. So far, nothing on the 5 minute, nothing on the 15. Spiked lower here at the opening at 70. So anything can happen from here. If I look at this area closer, there's also a bearish order block. Not a perfect one, I know that. But it looks like a bearish order block. News in 22 minutes. So let's look at this closer. The low is 0225. 0225. Looks like a bearish order block to me. But up close candle into liquidity. Maybe not that perfect, but it's still an order block on the 5 minutes. So I'm not gonna go short just yet. If I even consider going short, I'm just gonna wait. Okay. Now it's spiked into that order block. So I'm curious if it wants to dump 02, 012. I'm taking a short, not the best position. I'm taking a 1 micro contract, just saying, and I have to know where to put the stop here. I'm gonna put it to 12, maybe 13, a little bit higher. It's only a small contract, 1 micro. It's almost like a pod trade. And my TP should be right around there. Buy limit down there. If it would like to drop. So let's see what they want to do here. So far it seems like they want to send it higher. Yep. Yeah. They want to send it higher. All right, almost at the stop loss. Let's wait for a reaction. Yeah, it's taking me out. Well, this is what it is. Okay. That's $34, so not a big deal. Okay, so the order block didn't hold here. And we're back to this 15-minute fair value gap. Yesterday close price is just up there, 5 points. Closing the gap down maybe. We didn't have a retracement to any of these fair value gaps, but there were none actually. I think it should close this gap. So on the 30-second chart, I think it should go all the way up to close that gap. Not sure though. Have to wait for news for now. So let's wait for news. There you go. It's doing it. Okay, then it should go right above 23. You know, there. So now it repriced the gap. Question remains what it wants to do from here. Should go above 23, I guess. Also looking for a market structure shift. You know, if this is a Judas swing, then we can easily go down. But first, I have a feeling that we have to take out that 23. I don't know. Have to be aware of that. On the 30-second, almost looks like it's going to be a market structure shift. Let me check. Oh yeah, there it is. The 500 tick chart is definitely looks like it's going to be a market structure shift. Okay. I started to sell here again. Only a small position. Tight stop. And let's see where it goes. It's 1 micro, so not a big deal. It's going to be about $30 loss. So made a market structure shift there. If it wants to dive, then let it be. If this is a Judas swing, and that's a big if. On the 500 tick chart, we have a nice entry here, this fair value gap. Let's see if it wants it or not. Perfectly repriced yesterday close price, so it would be interesting to see it go down to the other gap. So I don't know. But if we're still in a bullish movement here, then you know, anything can happen. This low down here, I mean, I like this low there. I'm gonna put a magnet there just in case, but if it's not gonna go back there, then we're just gonna wait. We have a structure now on the 1 minute, so if it wants to dive deeper, then now should be the time to do that. We are pre-news, so it's risky. That's why I only took it with one contract. One micro contract. And it's not looking good. Might close it manually. Let's see what it wants to do. On the 500 tick chart, it still looks good. And I have the plan anticipated. But we just have to wait. We also have this order block at 28, so I might have to close this, but you know, let's just give it a shot. Let's see what it does. I have to see that gap, that order block again. Where is it? It's at 28.25. What is ES doing? ES spiked up. Okay. It can go all the way up to 28, but let's see. Let's see what it wants to do here. If this is a Judas swing, then it's fine. If not, then still fine. Then I have to keep an eye on that level, which is the order block on the 15-minute chart. Okay. Let's see. What can we do? The problem is we still have 10 minutes until news. This is gonna be CB consumer confidence. Level of confidence, blah, 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 blah. Households which ask respondents to rate relative level of current and future economic conditions. Consumer confidence. Alright. Well, that can be bullish. So that can be bullish for NQ. Yeah, that can definitely be bullish. This whole thing looks bullish. 23, sorry, 13 to 28. This can go all the way up. Yeah, I might have to close it. Yeah, closed it. Save some capital here. Seems like we're going up. But who knows? We should go all the way up to 28, but at least till, well, at least until 25 maybe. If they want to invalidate this. Because the news can be bullish. That's what I expect for now. Some bullish news. Good consumer confidence. You know, that can lead to some bullish news there. So that 15-minute order block can be reached any moment. If it spikes over that point. Let's just watch it for now. See what it does. Do they want to send it higher or not? 7 minutes until news. It can be a Judas swing as well, so. But you know, if we have the bullish news, then yeah. Anything is possible. Do they want to send this higher or not? Maybe before news it want to spike into that area where the gap was. You know, I don't know. Anything can happen here. If there's basically no volume, then there's nothing to do. Maybe we can get a reaction from that, if that's a correct assumption that this is a bearish order block. It did push into liquidity. There you go, they're pushing it. It's dangerous, so be careful. It is dangerous. News in 4 minutes. I don't think that this news is gonna shook the market that much. But since they're pushing this so hard, disrespecting This fair value gap has been disrespected many times. I think we're definitely going to go and at least tap into this area all the way up to 35. It's possible. ES is, well, ES is in the 15-minute fair value gap too, right here. What is the historical level for ES? Do we have anything here? Not really. I'm not sure if they can push this all the way up to 5,000, so I don't think so. Dominic is here. Hey, Dominic. How you doing? How the trade worked out? I just checked my email. Huge applause, my man. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great, Dominic. I do appreciate that. I mean, your emails, by the way. I was so busy again, you know, this Christmas and family and everything. I was all around the place after stream. I hope you too, Dominic. I really, honestly, from my heart, I wish you that you should make some good trades. I just made a little paper cut here, tried to short. Move my stop loss into entry, got stopped out. Well, it is normal, you know. What can we do? What can we do? I just had a small paper cut, down about $40 or something with 1 micro, so I'm cool. It's cool. And I'm only trading 1 account. I'm leaving my other funded accounts in peace because I don't want to drag them down before New Year. So I'm only trading 1 out of the 3. Look at that. We have some structure shift maybe. What do we have on the 32nd? Nothing. Well, I don't really like this. Could this be a reaction? No, it cannot be. And I don't know if this one here is an order block or not. This area right there. Up close candle. Not a big deal. Small losses are absolutely, Dominic. So this one is pushing. I mean, it was pushing into this 5-minute CB from London session, and the next candle, which was a down close candle, pushed into liquidity during London, and then boom, went down. So I consider this level from this up close candle as a 15-minute bearish order block. And if that's a 15-minute bearish order block, I would be interested to go short if I have a structure shift from there on the 30-second or 1 minute, and boom, go down. Because down there we have new day opening gap, we have yesterday gap. I mean, not yesterday, before yesterday. Well, I don't have any idea as well. I have no bias. My absolute look at that. Yesterday, this one here. By the way, Dominic, push the like button. Thank you. So yes, you look at this crap here yesterday. This was absolutely the biggest crap I've seen in the past few weeks. Maybe the bottom of the Asian liquidity could be a nice short. Maybe. I don't know. But look, yesterday price action was a disaster. And look at the after London session. I mean, this indicates that volume is evaporating real quick from the markets before Christmas. And honestly, if we don't see anything major in the silver bullet hour, I think we should just call it a session. Because, you know. Anyway, news is coming out, and right now, let's see what it does. All right. There's a little shaky right there. We're going to check the news as soon as I get an update on Forex Factory. It's still pending. All right. I'm just curious about consumer confidence, because if consumer confidence is better, then that would be bullish for Nasdaq and ES. And look at that. I think they're going to send it to 28. Okay, just as we expected. Oh, wow. Okay, no number yet. Okay, it's better. It's bullish. It's absolutely bullish for Nasdaq. The number is bullish for Nasdaq. It's good news for the stock market. Consumer confidence is getting better and better. So I would say that people don't really see the world end right now. Look at that. It's absolutely better and better than the forecast, so it's good news for the stock market. Now this could be a Judas swing, maybe, I don't know, because as far as I've seen the past couple of weeks, now fundamentally I think everyone wants to take out this high at 1740. This high is pretty significant, but look at the 15-minute order block. It rejected price. We couldn't go with that, of course. I'm just not sure. I mean, I need a structure shift to go short here and go to the opening price here at 930, at the opening range, I should say. Relative equal lows down there. I would like to see a Judas swing there, but you know, it is interesting. It is. I'm not in any trade. I didn't take anything, but this is my scenario. Fundamentally, this is good for the market. Are they going to send it higher? I don't know. I do not know. But if this is a Judas swing and we have a reaction to that 15-minute order block, then we can dip all the way down here and reprice this new day opening gap. Maybe go down to yesterday's opening price. I would love to see a Judas swing scenario here. That would be really awesome. So I'm gonna be also checking the 30-second. Let's see ES. What is ES doing? I know it's confusing that I'm hovering all over the charts. We have a 15-minute bearish order block too. Price reacted to it. We have equal highs up at 48.22. No entry so far. Nowhere. Let's go back to NQ. No entry. Maybe on the 32nd we're gonna have an entry. That's the lowest time frame I could go down to. I mean, I can go down to 5-second too, but I don't care about the 5-second. Okay, let's check the 500 tick chart. Nothing there. Well, small structure shift on the 500 tick chart on the left side. It's not enough for me to go short. Do I want to take a short here? 22, 33. It can shoot all the way up, or they can just dump it. You know what? I'm in a short with a very tight stop. I'm gonna put a stop somewhere. Let me check. It's only 1 micro, by the way, guys, so nothing extra. As you can see, it's MNQ what I'm trading right now, so micro. Only 1 micro, which is $2 per point, so it really doesn't hurt that much. I'm gonna put it to, well, maybe to 36 somewhere. Buy stop right there, and that would be my target, but I don't think it's gonna go down. It seems like they want to push it higher. Seems like they want to push it higher. I just thought that this could be a trap and squeeze out the longs, but on the 500 there was an entry, not a perfect one. That's why I only took 1 micros there. Yeah, I mean, it's a wider stop, but it's a very dangerous short, absolutely dangerous short. The only assumption I have is that they want to squeeze out all the longs after news, because we are in a 15-minute order block as well, and the stop is right above the high, around the high of the order block. But unfortunately, it seems like it's holding pretty well. I want to see a dump, an elevator, like boom. And if it's not holding, then it's another paper cut. It's fine. I don't really care about that too much. I mean, taking 100 paper cuts is another thing, but this is not a big deal. Okay, I might close it manually. Yeah, closing it. All right. Closed it. Closed the trade. Waiting. Dave Trade FX. Hey there. Nez will fill the range and dump later. Yeah, I think so too. There is a possibility for that. Look at that. If it would have taken out my stop loss most likely. So I had small paper cuts here. And most likely it's going to take out the high at 40. Even this high at 45, I think it wants to make a new high. What do you guys think of that? Does it want to take a new high or not? Because it's pretty close to make a new high there. Right? I mean, it's almost there, to be honest. So I don't know how far it wants to go. It's almost there. And by the way, thank you everyone for being here on the stream. And please, if you can help out the stream with the like button, I would really appreciate it, because I'm just a small streamer here in Central Europe, Hungary. And started out recently on YouTube. I have a small community on Discord as well. Use my links if you want some discount, and at Apex, or if you just want to help out the stream. I'm not a Lambo guru if someone is new here. I'm not making billions or trillions or thousands yet on a monthly basis, but you know, we're getting there slowly. We're getting there. So I was trading micro right there. I hope I closed it. Okay. And we're just waiting for some kind of a reaction or a market structure shift maybe. But I was trading with a few firms. I was trading with FTMO. I had payouts from FTMO. I was trading with my Forex funds way before it went down. But recently, in the past few months, I've been trading mostly with Apex and Topstep. I didn't take a payout from Apex yet. I've been funded with Apex, but I blew the account. So far at Topstep, I have taken multiple payouts. So I'm funded with 3 funded accounts. I'm only trading one right now and only with micros. But so far the best experience I had is from Topstep, but Apex is also very good. I mean, they are excellent companies, both of them. So I'm going back to Apex with more evaluation accounts for the new year. And so far, these two companies, Apex and Topstep, are my go-to companies. So I really should say that I'm not sure I want to go back to a Forex prop firm because they have shady business going on. I mean, most of them have some shadiness, and I'm not into that. I don't want to go into... I mean, the thing, I wasn't even aware of that when I uploaded the video. I have a video about the Funded Trader program when they were scamming everyone with the slippage, and 20,000 views on that video. Oh my god, I didn't know that it's gonna be that viral. It's on my channel, you can check that. And I was angry at that day. Sorry about the quality there, but I was very angry, and I was recording the screen, and it's only at 780p. But the main thing, you can see that how the Funded Trader messed up the slippage, and they wrote back to me that it's normal and they are simulating market conditions. So anyway, everyone is doing the same in the Forex prop firm industry, even FTMO, but you know, everyone. But it's fine. It's fine as long as they're not doing it so aggressively. But I don't think I want to go back to a MetaTrader prop firm in the near future. I'm not saying I won't. My frozen fund. Slip them to hell. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not saying, because never say never, so I'm not saying I won't go back to one of those prop firms. But let's face the reality. So reality check. Those unregulated, and most of these companies taking out their infrastructure company-wise to offshore places, Dubai and some islands. So most of them are unregulated. They are not putting you to the real market. They don't really care about that. They're just making money from the failed people. And if not enough people are failing, they're gonna make you fail. So there's a difference of that and, you know, going with a regulated prop firm like Topstep or Apex. And future market is definitely a little bit better than trading a CFD, which is named like US 100 or, you know, and they're making their own price feed. They are manipulating price however they want it. They're manipulating the spread, everything. So definitely a better experience with the futures prop firms. So that's why I'm affiliated with them as a YouTuber, because I'm quite new and I do appreciate all the support if you guys want to use my links. And that's it. So I'm not a guru, but, you know, starting to build some small community here. Yeah. Anyway, look at that. It almost made it to this high, and it didn't. It just didn't. It seems like to me that this 15-minute order block is still doing its job. So that's really something. And as far as entry, I don't have an entry. I don't have a market structure shift. Checking for fair value gaps as well. I think it should go down to 25, reprice this if it wants to go higher. But if not, that's fine too. It's trying to create a structure on the 1 minute. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, we're gonna have maybe, well, okay, if this has a displacement lower, this 1 minute candle, then maybe we can have a market structure shift. Otherwise, I don't know. All right. To me, it seems like it might want to go all the way up to 45. But there's not enough volume right now. Absolutely not enough volume. Hard to tell the bias too. And it came up so hard here that we might just see a dump. I don't know. Technically, we reached every high that we can do, so we could be hovering around the 17k level all week. So, you know what? I am taking a small 1 micro short here. Okay, so 1 micro short. If this one is failing, I'm just gonna wait at least 10 or 15 minutes, or just to see how it wants to. I'm just trying to figure out where to put my stop. Stop should be above 41. I'm gonna put it to it's going up. All right, I'm closing it. Damn it. How much am I down? Not much. All right, it's cool. It seems like it wants to take out that 41 level, right? Relative equal highs at 46. But if it goes to 46, then it should be repricing the whole range from that daily fair value gap from 2022. Let's just wait. All right. All right. It should take out the high at 46. Yeah, almost there. It's definitely going to take that out. And it's taking it out right now. All right. Now, we made a new high. What is ES doing? ES didn't make a new high, so we have a very, very small decoupling here. Maybe we can see a SMT divergence. I don't know. So let's wait. Maybe we have a structure shift. If this is a turtle soup, it can be a turtle soup, just saying. But okay, all right, there you go. On the 32nd, okay, almost. Well, almost. Almost. Still need that structure shift. What do we have on the 5-minute? Not much. I feel like this can be a bearish scenario. ES failed to make a new high. NQ made a new high, so everything is ready to go short. Have this. I'm gonna short again. 1 micro, guys, so it's not a mini, it's a micro. So $2 per point. All right, let's try to figure out where to put a stop. It's just gonna be a hard stop for now. Above the 50 level, a little bit higher. And let's figure out where can this one go. Because if this starts to dump, which I would love to see, then it can, I would love to see it go down all the way to at least to the 80s. So right down there. This is my NinjaTrader chart. A left side is a 500 tick chart. Seems like we might want to go higher. Right at the middle. So this would be awesome to see dump, boom, all the way down. That would be awesome. But it seems like it wants to go. It wants to go higher. Yeah. I know. I know. Okay. Okay, have to consider to close it. It's going into the 50s. Don't like it. I'm ready to close this. I think it closed it out. Okay, almost. Got rejected at 50. It wants to push through. It wants to push through. Okay. I think it's not gonna be a turtle soup. What is ES doing? If ES would dump, I would love to see this go. Saved for now, for the moment, but just one push and this is going to end. Put a stop. What is ES doing? I would love to see ES dump down, but it's not going to. Yeah. Damn it. I'm gonna get stopped out here. ES is pushing higher. There's my stop up there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's just wait. But if it's pushing higher, where can it go? It can reprice all the way to 75. It has the space to do that, so I mean, also interesting to see all these support down there. Naga is here. Wow. Applause to you, my man. Not trading gold right now. I'm not trading it, although I can do a quick check, but I'm not trading in the past few weeks. I'm not trading gold. Gold was acting up weird, so I thought I'm going to leave it for now. There's nothing on gold right now, as far as I can see. But no, not trading gold. In fact, I am going to get stopped here almost in a second from this micro position, which is like $35 loss. Alright, almost. There you go. I got stopped out. It's a micro, so don't worry, guys. Seems like it wants to push. I was hoping for the turtle soup, but ES is still down here and NQ is making new highs. That is interesting, right? ES is stuck while NQ is going higher. Just hovering all over. By the way, guys, can you push the like button, please? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing, Naga? By the way, I hope you're doing great. ES is okay. This one just took out my stop, and maybe it's gonna dump. You're doing good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, my man. Okay, maybe he was... Oh my god, look at it. It took me out with one tick. And now it wants to do a market structure shift. What a shame. Shame on you, NQ. As far as I'm concerned, it can be a bearish scenario. Or not. Okay. Reprice the 30-second. Okay. ES is still there. Let's check the dollar index. Dollar index may want to go back to that new day opening gap, or we have a significant low at 101.70. If we look at the lows, we have one from August 10. Let's see. Well, NQ is having a hard time here. And we might... I mean, that would be great if we would have a structure shift. At least... let me get some ranges here. Well, we have some targets down there, so I don't know. Hovering all over. Time frames. I'm just doing it because of you guys. I have other screens opened up. So I see what I want to see. But for now, there is nothing here. Nasdaq just pressed by already. Break all-time high. Yeah, full margin, I guess, but it's definitely bullish. So I was just hoping for Judah swing, or I was hoping that maybe this can be a accumulation phase here. We have a manipulation and then distribute lower, but you know, it is what it is. The thing is that ES is still stuck here, making nothing, stuck in this range. So it's also like a bearish SMT. It's decoupled from ES. Now ES is start to go a little bit higher. Okay, never mind. Okay, ES broke higher finally. All right, look at that NQ. Wow. Okay, so the daily fair value gap range is at 75 from January 4, 2022. ES made a new high as well. I don't like what I see. And there's actually nothing to do on the 1 minute or on the 5 minutes, so we're just gonna sit on our hands. That's the best position that we can take for now. Oh, look at that, it's going to the 75. Yep, looks like it. It's going for it. It's too late to go long now, so it's too high to go long. And it's just not enough yet to go short, so I have to wait. We're going to have better days, trust me. What else do we have on ES? I'm just curious what ES has here, historically speaking. ES has a 61 level, 4861, which is not too far, but it would be too much. Well, I mean, it can do it. 14. It can do it actually. If it wants to go for the to take out 61, then Nasdaq is definitely going to follow. So we're pretty much in a bullish scenario again. Let's check Nasdaq. What's up here? Okay, next possible scenario. Nothing there. It's gonna be at the 7,500s. Yeah, nothing. So I think ES wants to make this push to, where was that? 61. It can do that actually. Now if ES continues to grind higher, then there's no stopping for NQ. To me, it definitely seemed like ES wants to do that. On the 1 minute, repricing this. NQ dropping as well. It still feels like very bullish. So I don't know. Feels dangerous as well. But I don't know. Maybe if it wants to go higher, then maybe. Because it can do it in 1 day actually, if it wants to. If it wants to go to the 30s, for example, I don't know. It can do that easily. So right now, I think the driver here is ES. It wants to go for that high at 61. And if it wants to go for that, then you know, who am I to say no? Pound yen, good opportunity to buy. It might be. I didn't check pound yen. I'm not trading pound yen now. I don't even know where it is. Pound yen. It's not even on my inventory. Pound yen. I'm only trading 1 or 2 markets, which is futures right now. But you know, if pound yen looks good, you know, it's your decision. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just watching ES as well. If someone wants to trade ES, you definitely need more patience for it. No market structure shift so far on NQ. Tapped into 1 minute fair value gap, a 5 minute fair value gap as well. So if it wants to continue higher, it has the chance to do so. The range ends at 75.25. Otherwise, nothing else. Nothing else to do. And so if I look to the daily chart on ES, let's go back to those historical levels. 61 is not something that it cannot do. If I look at the daily chart here, yesterday it made, well, it wasn't a big deal, 99. So it can do it in 1 day if it wants to. But 61 is definitely a historical high, so I'm gonna stay bullish for now on ES. Let's check which day was this. This was on, the high was at 61.25, and yeah, 61.25. This was on 2022 March 29. Let's put it to the right. And let's see if it wants it or... Let's see if it wants it or not. Maybe not. Okay. And let's see what NQ wants to do. So far NQ is retracing lower a little bit. ES as well. Just watching the 1 minute here. Nasdaq just broke all-time historical high. Well, I mean, all-time historical high is not. We're not there yet. All-time historical high is 17,720. So we still have some places to go here, but it definitely almost repricing this range from 2022 January 5, and the next high is gonna be, well, it's gonna be at the 500 level. So it's gonna be at the 500. So it has space to go still, but it's definitely made a high for the past few weeks or months, and that's crucial, I think. ES tapped into a 5 minute fair value gap. So if it wants to break lower, we'll see what it wants to do. Or if it wants to continue higher, we will also see that. If it wants to continue higher. We have the 61 level as a historical high, which is definitely an interesting high. Right there on ES. So let's watch for that level. I'm just curious what it wants to do there. Nasdaq may also want to push higher into that January 4 range of the fair value gap. But all depends on ES, what ES wants to do. We have that high from March 29, 2022, and it's not far. I mean, ES can do 40 points if it wants to, especially on a rally towards the end of the year. I don't know. Depends. Depends on everything. Everything we know. But if they want to dump it from here, they can also do that too. It's very simple, actually. If they want to dump it, then they can. They actually can. So in the big picture, I'm looking for ES to grind higher, and I'm just curious if they want to do a structure shift here on the 1 or 5 minute. Do they want to dump it? Because if yes, then we should see NQ drop down as well. So far that's what I'm looking for. Maybe there's a lot of shorts already, and you know, they want to make another squeeze. NQ definitely has some space to move. But I want to check ES as well, because as I said, it all depends on what ES wants to do. If ES breaks above the 30s, then that's a clear indication that we can go for the 61, which in my opinion is absolutely possible. So you know, we have to work on that scenario as well. I'm gonna put a line to the 30s here, and let's see if it wants to go for that or not. And we're gonna follow NQ as well and see how they behave. Do they want to push it or not? If we go into the 30s with ES, then it's a clear sign that we're going for that historical high, in my personal opinion. So far, I don't know what they want to do here. But I'm definitely watching ES as well, because I think, or maybe NQ is going to pull down ES, who knows? Look at this. If NQ makes a structure shift here, then it's definitely a new scenario for everyone. If I would have to guess, I think a lot of people are short right now on NQ, or both on ES as well. Lots of shorts, I think. Do they want to push it to the 30s or not? That's the big question. NQ is tricky. It's dragging down ES a little bit. And I think if we're gonna have a market structure shift on NQ, then it can be a dump as well. Look at the 1 minute or the 3 minute. It's actually really tricky. So be careful. If it's going down, you know, it can be a fast one. On the 1 minute, it made the structure shift. Let's look at ES. ES also having some trouble up here. Okay, this might be a dump, I don't know. No structure shift on ES for now. Structure shift on NQ. Also a structure shift on the 3 minute on NQ. So that one's looking good. If anyone wants to take a short, then the 1 minute can provide the opportunity to do so. And just dump it. Still waiting for the 3 minute candle for the first indication. It's inside the 1 minute right now. It could be a dump. ES repriced the 1 minute as well. I'm not sure what they want to do. Is it a trap or not? I don't know. The only thing I know is if they push it to the 30s, then NQ is going to have trouble with the shorts. So be careful, everyone. That's why I'm looking ES. You definitely need much more patience for ES, that's for sure. Okay, now ES is dropping a bit. NQ is dropping. All right. NQ is dropping and dragging down ES. It looks like it. ES is still holding up there, but not for long, I think so. Did we have the same entry on the 3-minute? Technically, yes. I didn't enter to NQ. I'm just watching closely what it wants to do. On the 5-minute, there is no structure shift yet. I'm still watching ES, what it wants to do. Is it want to push it to the 30s or want to dump it? This is the area of the big question is right now. Do they want to follow Nasdaq pushing down? Yeah, but I'm watching ES as well. Do they want to push ES higher or do they want to dump it? Because I don't know. It's confusing. They are not moving that much together for now. And this was not a hard drop from Nasdaq, so I want to see what ES is doing. If they want to dump ES, then they should do it in this range, or they should be pushing it to the 30s. So I'm watching ES closely because I'm curious of what it wants to do. NQ is definitely looking like it wants to dump, and maybe ES as well. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. NQ going lower. Okay, ES follows as well, I think. Okay, it's dumping. Dumping! Let's see, what do we have here? So how far does NQ can go? Is it going to turn around or... I don't think so, right? They can actually drop it all the way to this area, or at least to this low here. But as you can see, ES is still up here. So it's hard to tell. NQ is also retracing a little bit. Okay, ES back down. I don't know. Interesting price action. Hard to read, not gonna lie. It's really hard to read, especially ES right now is moving interesting. I mean, it's sideways, but overall, I would say it should be pushing higher if they want to go for the historical high. That's why I'm curious if it wants to break lower or wants to move higher. So far, NQ is holding this level, but I can definitely imagine that NQ may want to dip lower because it's fast. But if ES wants the historical high, it shouldn't really dump that much. So I want to see what's happening here. NQ got a little bit higher here. Very, very slow market. Absolutely slow market. So that's why I'm curious. If it's really a rally until the end of the year, then, you know, they want to do some historical highs and push this all the way up. But if this is not what I think it is, then we should just broke lower. I don't know. So if we go to the 4830s, then we're definitely going to go for 61, because it's like less than halfway there from 4800, and I think it should go for that if we broke that level, or if we break that level, sorry. That's why I'm watching ES. I'm curious what it wants to do. But very slow market indeed. It is a very slow market. Nasdaq 1 hour closed above range. Oh, it did? Let's check the 1 hour. Oh yeah, it did. Interesting. Interesting. So that's kind of bullish, but it still can reprice immediately these levels. As you can see, it's happening right now. The new hour candle started to dip a little. What is ES doing? ES also closed higher on the hourly. Can also reprice this range. Or maybe it wants to push to the 30s. Silver bullet hour is over, so I don't know. If they want to dump it, I mean NQ or ES, they should do it, or squeeze out the shorts. Many people are short, that's for sure. Let's see if they want to make a new high with ES or not. It was pretty much consolidating since a while, but unfortunately yesterday it was also moving in a few handles of range, so I don't know. doesn't look that good if it wants to push. Oh, NQ looks like it wants to push. Maybe squeeze out those shorts. NQ is dropping a little bit. Yeah, it's dropping. ES is dropping. All right. You have a runner on Poundia. Nice. Congrats there, Naga. Congrats. Nice, nice. Very good. You can just sit back and relax from now. Alright. NQ wants to drop. But ES is still holding. What a crazy price action. Okay. I mean, we should expect this as Christmas is coming by, so volume is gonna be slower and slower. I think the best volume is gonna come back in the first week or second week of January, maybe not even in the first week. So we had to be prepared for this in a way. It is what it is. Nice, nice, Naga, nice. Let it run. I'm sure that there are a lot of people short. Definitely. A lot of people short. Terrible price action. I don't trade US 30. I don't trade it. I see it right here, but I don't trade US 30. Although US 30 can help for the bullish movement if someone is long, but you know, seems like it may want to take out those highs. I don't trade it, but I do like how it looks like. Buy side at 38. You know, it's so close to 38,000. So anyway, I think ES is dropping. Yeah, took out the low. So NQ should be dropping too. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the possible scenario here could be more dropping to the downside. Not sure though, but as far as I can see, this is what we're looking at. And it should take out this low. But if ES starts to go up, then it's gonna be hard. What's going on the 5 minute? The 5 minute has this kind of a bullish-ish order block thingy, which is not actually an order block, but doesn't really matter. Yeah. So ES is still holding here. Back to the range. NQ is pushing back into the range as well. So ES is back, but not too much. Not much we can do here. Terrible price section. Still don't know if they want to push ES higher or just leave it as it is. Or I don't know if NQ want to squeeze. I have no idea what they want to do. It's sloping down, but there's no strong movement, so I don't know what it wants to do. Seems like they may want to drop it. NQ seems like it wants to edge lower. Take out some lows, but volume is just so slow here. Hard to predict. You know, anything can happen. And ES is still holding the midnight opening range or price. I don't know. I don't know. NQ is holding as well. Not sure what they want to do here. Almost feels like a bullish flag here on ES, but on the 1 minute, look at this. It's just slipping down, and I don't know if there's going to be a correction or not. Oh yeah, well, it's spiking down a bit, but I don't know. Do they want to push it higher? I have no idea. I have no idea what they want to do here. Doesn't seem like a rally, that's for sure. Well, I think it's almost like the same scenario as yesterday. We're watching paint dry. So not much to do. Just waiting and watching paint dry. NQ is pushing a little higher here, but who knows what it wants to do. ES is still almost around that range that it was in the same range. In the long run, on the daily chart, I think they can push it to 61, but it's not gonna happen today. I wonder if it's gonna happen until the end of the year. But it can do it in one day if they want to. I'm just not sure if this is gonna be the day for it. It's pretty quiet. Do we have any news tomorrow? We have some news tomorrow, so that's good. That's kind of good. Question still remains, do they want to push ES higher here or not? That's the big question. NQ went a little bit higher. I don't know what ES wants to do. If it wants to make a new high at 27.50 or not. Do they want to push it? NQ is going, so who knows? Who knows what they want to do? Looks interesting. That's for sure. NQ shorts a little bit sweaty, but anything can happen in a session like this, I think. I think the main driver is ES. If they want the historical high, which is from 2022 March 29, then NQ shorts are going to get in trouble. As you can see, historical high right there. I mean, ES is slow, I know that, but if it wants to do this, it can do it in a session, not even a day. It doesn't even really need a day. It can do it in a session. If it's not gonna be today, that's almost like 100%. But until the end of the year, it can still have this push. So if this is the case, then NQ shorts are not going to be those kind of home runs. We just have to keep that in mind. I'm telling you guys, if this is going to stay like this, maybe it's not worth to sit here for long. Not sure what they want to do. NQ is edging higher a little bit. I wonder if ES will follow or whatever. By the way, NQ did not close the daily fair value gap completely, so it still has a little bit space up there. I don't know. Some volume would be great. Dave Trader, are you profitable? No, I'm not. Today, I'm not. Last month and in the 1st of December, I took out some payment, by the way, from Topstep. But today, I'm down. Today, I'm down. I made some paper cuts on my funded account. I'm down about $100. So, on the funded. And today, I'm on a challenge account in the London session. I made some gains on a new challenge, which I'm doing at Tradeovate through Topstep. But other than that, on my funded, this New York session, I'm down. I am down. I am down $100. And I think I should leave it at that because yesterday I barely made it around break even. Today I'm again in the red. I should be stopping, I think, for the year. I should not push it. I trade 150k funded, but in reality, as we know it, it's only a $4,500 account. So 150k funded at Topstep. So I can go 3 minis if I want to, but not yet. I have max allocation, which is 3 times 150k right now, but I'm only trading one funded account. The other 2 funded accounts, I leave them in peace for this year. I'm only trading conservatively with one funded, and I'm down $100 on that funded account right now. So I was having $800 profit for this month, and I gave back the profits. So I'm around scratch right now on this account, which I'm down at. So yeah, that is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm wondering if they want to do something with ES. Do they want to push it higher, or they just want to leave it? NQ spiking a little lower. ES is just hovering here. Okay. So we're pretty much stuck in this range around 21, 22, 24, 23 on ES. So I don't know what it wants. Let's check NQ. NQ looks like it wants to drop down there. Well, interesting. Interesting. Are we gonna make a new low? Or was it just a fake? Fakey. Who knows, right? All right. Maybe they want to dump it here. Well, you know, if they do, they should dump it all the way down. I don't know what they want to do with ES. Do they want to squeeze? I'm not in a position, so, but I'm checking ES constantly to look for some movement, because then it would give a direction to NQ, I think. Almost at lunch hour. So we'll see. This is one of the worst price actions. And NQ is not much better. But it feels like they want to drop NQ. Yeah, there you go. You see that? That drop. And also now ES at least came out from that range, which is a good thing. But the question is, what's gonna happen now? Is this the drop or not? That's the big question everybody's asking right now. ES went back inside the range. NQ didn't really make it yet. Absolutely crazy price action. It's almost impossible to tell what they want to do here. So ES spiked lower. Took out a 15-minute low. The previous 15-minute candle, that is. Still inside the range. Under 5 minutes, still ranging. Hovering around the midnight opening price. I feel like if this one is going to hold ES, this area, then they can push it to the 30s. But we have to wait for that, I guess. Maybe to lunch hour or PM session, I don't know. Not sure. Not sure what they want to achieve here. NQ is dropping. Okay. But to where does it want to go? It went into the 15-minute gap. It's cool. But what's it really want to do right now? Does it want to drop lower or what? What's the plan? That's what interests me. ES is still around that range. I guess we just have to wait. Checking NQ as well. There's a low here, it might take it out. It's only a few points away. ES might drop all the way down to the 20-ish. One hour broke structure, so that's cool, but not really my cup of tea. Five-minute looks a little bit bullish. Just reading some news here, but not much is happening. It's very, 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 very slow. And not much to do here in this environment. Yes, it's slipping slowly down, but otherwise there's really nothing here. NQ, well, NQ looks like it wants to go higher. I don't know about that. It's very, very sloppy. When the 1 hour close, it might push up the field of wick. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Can happen in both ways, or just come down and reprice the fair value gap. Because it's going to have a fair value gap here, but if it's a bullish movement, then it can continue the way higher. I don't know. Not sure what it wants to do. So far we are in the mid threshold. I mean, no, not a mid threshold. Above midnight price. So that's something to consider. NQ is also hovering here. It can dump any moment, but I would be careful right now with shorts as well. Oh man. Yeah, this price action is tiring. What is NQ doing on the 5 minute? Nothing. All right. Greedy Mad. Hey there. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Guys, you all deserve an applause, so all you have to do is push the like button. How's it going? Well, today I'm down, so I'm down $100 on the funded, on one funded account. I'm not trading the rest of them, so it's pretty slow. But I was trading micros, so I'm not really expecting anything here. I'm watching ES, NQ push. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, it tagged into the 15-minute fair value gap. Maybe it wants to push. So I'm watching ES because I think in the long run, ES has the potential to take out a historical high from 2022 March 29, which is at 48.61. I mean, it might not going to happen today, but in the long run, ES can do it. So I'm watching both of them, of course, and trying to be careful with any short I might take. And that's the plan for now. That's the plan. I would really love to see a push to the upside on ES to confirm my theory, but so far it didn't happen. NQ is also down there, so I guess ES is gonna have some trouble until then. If NQ would like to push to the upside, that would be good, but my theory is that ES may want to do a new historical high until the new year, so not today, but for that it should be slowly pushing high or at least hold this area. So I don't know. Almost entering the lunch hour here. Not sure what to do. Volume is dry. Anyway. Hey Ukando, how you doing, mate? You're longed? Oh, really? Tight stop loss, alright. Really? PM session will be the drive? Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so, because for now, this is all just nothing. We're just standing in the middle of nowhere right now. Yeah, PM session, I got it, I got it. So you're long. Alright. Alright, Ukando. Have to be careful, you know, because very bad? Oh, don't be hard on yourself. I'm doing bad too. I'm down the whole week, actually. I gave back all my profits from this funded account. I have 3 funded accounts, but I was only trading one this month and I gave all my profits back. So if you guys are rich, there's a donation link. Thank you, thank you. No, don't ever say that. Do not ever say that, Ukando. Don't ever say that you're a bad trader, because everybody goes through the same things. As long as you're not giving up, you're a great trader. Trust me on that. So you're not a bad trader. The fact that you're here and watching charts and, you know, studying shows that you are a willing trader. I mean, you want to do this. So you're not a bad trader. I mean, even the best ones are losing big time sometimes, and not that rarely. So you cannot say that to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself that much. Now push. Yeah, it's slowly pushing. But anyway, ES is still hovering inside this range. So don't be hard on yourself there. I blew like 8 evals in the last few days. Oh. Well, if you blew 8 evals in a few days, And if you're trading separately on all of those evals, I would suggest you to take it slowly and, you know, maybe not trade for the rest of the year, because volume is going to be dry for the next week. Absolutely, this week as well, as you can see. And maybe demo trade for the rest of the year. That's what I would do. Or do not buy more evals. I mean, not 8 or something like that. So, blew like 20 performance overall. Wow. I mean, that happens. I blew quite a lot, so I don't even know. I have to count it together. 8 evals, 20 PAs, never got a payout yet. A good trader is the one who have a good risk management. Yes. You should continue. You should not give up. As long as you feel passion for this whole stuff and you want to learn the craft, it takes time and it takes a lot of mental strength. I know it's hard and it's difficult sometimes. I understand it, and trust me, I'm still fighting with my demons nowadays as well. I'm also learning. Everybody's learning here. But I did what you did. Back in the days, I bought quite a few evals as well and challenge accounts, and I blew them like almost every day. I did that. And I burned myself, so it's normal. But you should take it slower, and you know, you will make it there. But just work on one eval at a time. Don't copy trade them, or don't be greedy or anything. Just do one eval, and you can use my link down below. but no, really, seriously, just do one eval at a time, and use proper risk management. You don't. I mean, I'm not sure how you were blowing that, but yeah, I copy traded. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Why copy trade 3 or 4 evals when you're not profitable yet, or you don't have the craft yet? Don't copy trade 3 or 4 evals. Did you get a payout already? Was it Apex? Yeah, I got a payout from Top Step. I never got a payout from Apex. But I got multiple payouts from Top Step. I had Thunder account from Apex, but I blew it because I'm an idiot. I was an idiot. No, I wasn't. I was just seeing things differently. But I evolved a little bit. I'm going to start new evals at Apex from January. But so far, by the end of the year, I only continued with Top Step because I have 3 funded accounts, which is 3, not 3 funded accounts. So I'm max allocated. Hey, of course you can make it, Ukando. Absolutely, absolutely we can make it. So go with one account. Do not copy trade. Really, it's not worth it because you're putting extra pressure on yourself, and why? For nothing. So do one account at a time, especially right now. It's end of the year, so why push it? And by the way, I know I say demo trading, but I think if you put a little bit of skin in the game, for example, for $50 you can get an account at Top Step 2 or Apex, whatever you like. $50 is not that big of a skin in the game. For a 50k account, it's a good price. So start with that. Put a little skin there, and maybe if you don't want to demo trade, but only one account. One account. Don't copy trade it. And you know, I know it sounds a little bit... Don't go with minis. Go with micros. On a 50k account, go with micros. And no more than... I would suggest go with no more than 2 or 3 micros. And yeah, you can say that, oh, but when is it gonna be like at the, you know, finish line? But trust me, I made my payouts at Top Step mostly on my accounts where I only traded not only, but 95% I traded micros on that account. And now I made my payouts by trading 3 micros on average on that account. And it wasn't big payouts. It was like $800, $1,000 per time, you know, but it was still a payout. So, and 95% of the time I was trading micro, and the 5% wasn't the 5% where I entered like 5 minis or something. That didn't really make profit for me. So go with micros. Really, reduce the risk. You have to reduce it. Maybe we will have one more push in the PM session. I don't know. I tried going with micros. It's so tough for me. With why tough? It should be easier with micros, because it's tough because you want to make all that profits fast. I guess Ukando should take a break and prepare for next year. Yes, I believe in you, bud. Next year is going to be yours. Yeah, I believe in you as well. I like micros because of the partials. Yes, it's good for partials, but you know, with micros you can hold on to an account much longer, even if you're on a losing streak, or even if you're over trading a little bit. Just, you know, but I try to have tight stop loss and small targets. I mean, the strategy is a different thing, but as for risk management, you will survive much longer. You know what? Let that be the first thing. I mean, don't go for the profit or the money first. You should just aim for a smaller target in the first. If you start a new eval, you should just aim for a smaller target. Like, for example, at least try to hold the account. Trade every day if you want to, like trade every day on that eval, and try to hold it in a profit for the whole month of January. So if you start in the first week of January, try to hold it in profit and trade every day. If you can do that, yes, you're gonna get rebuild. I know that you're gonna get rebuild, but don't try to pass it in 3 days or 5 days. I did that. Yes, sometimes it worked, sometimes it not, but in the big picture, it's not going to help your process. Because why go for a funded account if you can't hold an account for a month, you know? And you know, you have to hold, even if it's just an eval, just hold it for a month in profit, because I know every one of us wants to trade and we love to trade, but then stick to the plan. Trade, but hold it in profit with micros, I think. That is true. Yeah. So try to do that, and do not copy trade, man. Do not copy trade, especially not evals, because why blowing? I know everybody wants more and more funded accounts, but you know, we're all gonna make it. How many trades do you perform a day? Well, depends, you know, on the volume. When there's low volume, maybe, you know, 3 or 4 with micros. When we have volume, I can go with 5 to 6 at least, maybe 7. Yeah. I try to reduce it. I try to reduce it as much as I can. I try to reduce it to 1 or 2 trades a day, if I can, but it's hard. I try to take less trades. For example, now I'm sitting here since, I don't know when, since 2 hours, more than 2 hours, and I didn't take a trade. I'm just waiting. Because there's nothing to do in this price action. Look at this. I mean, it's crazy. It's bad. It's not good. It's absolutely shitty, this price action. I'm sorry for my French, but you know, there's nothing to do in this. Yeah, it can drop, whatever. But, you know, in my personal opinion, it's just nothing. My daily loss limit depends, but yeah. My mental stop, if I'm trading the micros with that account, I am stopping at around $600, $500 or $600 minus if I'm trading only micros. If I'm trading minis, I'm stopping around $2,000 or $1,500/$2,000 if I'm trading minis. That's my max loss limit for the day. But with micros, it's it's around 600-ish. You know, because I know that I used to have winning streaks when I can make more than $200 or $300 a day if I have volume. So if I lose $600, I know that I can make it back in 2 or 3 days. I know the edge can help me to make that. Don't want to sit in front of the monitor the whole day watching. Yeah, that could be an ideal. Yeah, that is quite a lot. Yeah, it sounds a lot, but on my funded accounts, I mainly trade micros. I have one funded account that I was trading minis, one mini contract at a time, and since I'm funded with that on TopStep, that account is still with me, so I did not blow it up. I never reached that limit. I think I had a losing day with $1,200, and that was it on minis. On micros, I did have 500 or 600 losing days. Yes, seems like a lot, but you know, if you're going with, for example, for 3 micros, that's $6 per point on NASDAQ, then I would say you need the $600 wiggle room for that. I think that's what I believe. That's what I think so. So anyway, that's what I think. And I think that this is going to go to the 30s. Maybe not now, but who knows when. Okay, guys. As I thought, you know, if they want to push it over the 30s, then, you know, we can see this one to go for the 61, but not today, most likely. Most likely not today. And NQ is pushing higher as well. I told you guys that shorts have to be careful around this area. And I didn't want to go short. When I saw this dip, what was the risk reward here? 64. Yeah, for a 1-to-1 it should be alright, but for a 1-to-2 it wasn't really enough. I'm burned myself today. I can show you a little bit of my statement. This is my statement, as you can see. This is how many accounts I have. I think you see it on the screen. And this is what I traded today. I'm down with commission around $100. And I don't really want to. I don't really want to lose more. So yeah, that's why trading just opening. Yeah, just the opening. I get it. I get it. Some traders do that. For example, you know the streamer Patrick Wieland, who is entering with 15 lots to a trade, which is cool. But he trades for the opening range, 15 or 20 minutes, and he enters full margin. I mean, no bad word. I like the guy. He's cool, but that's his own personal strategy. Yes, 30 60 minutes a day. I don't like sitting here watching paint dry. Trust me. So I'm not even going to consider taking a trade. Yo, Patrick Wieland. I can show you his YouTube. Patrick Wieland. I'm gonna show you his YouTube channel. Patrick Wieland. Let me show you. He's not. I think he was streaming today. Not sure. Yeah, he streamed an hour ago. So this is his channel, Patrick Wieland. So he typically trades. He's a cool guy. I like his videos. I really do. So what he does is mostly entering with full margin at the opening range, which is like 15 minutes. It's cool, but it's not my cup of tea. So he goes for full tilt, or I mean, he goes for huge profit or bust. So he pushes until he walks away with a great profit, or he stops himself out with the daily loss limit, which is absolutely understandable. It's a risk management if we look at it that way. So if he does that, good luck to him. I journal too, by the way. He trades that way with he's using Bookmap, but you know, Bookmap is not everything. It gives you a little bit of insight, but you still have to see the whole big picture. Trying to see what NQ can do here, but so far nothing. In terms of what he does, he shows in this. Oh yeah, Market Clubhouse. Yeah, I know Market Clubhouse. Yeah, they're cool as well. So next week I'm not going to trade, but I do want to stream and, you know, maybe do some podcast or something. I don't know. I have some plans. I want to keep the channel going, so I would be grateful if next time or next week I'm up streaming, you guys can drop by and I can chat with you guys. Look at that. Yes, it's holding this level for now. So chart is the first, overflow shows the entry. Yeah. So anyway, he's sometimes, yeah, he's there because he has a lot of followers on social media, on Twitter and YouTube as well. And yeah, let's do it, right? Really, we should do some chat here next week. Markets are gonna be dead anyway, so we should be chatting about market and life and stuff like that. I have some cool ideas, and I'm gonna do some other overlay for the some different overlay for the chat and everything. And I have some good questions for that. I mean, I already collecting some questions and topics that we can talk about. And we can go over some backtesting, some models, some things. So it should be cool. And, you know, if any one of you guys want to buy some evals or you know, combine accounts, please use my link. You know, I'm not, because this month I'm not going to pull out profit, and that's the only thing I do, guys. I don't have any other income. Seriously, I'm dead serious. This is my only income. I'm not making money from my YouTube. I'm not making money elsewhere. This is the only thing I do. So that's why I wanted to be affiliated. So if I can share some ideas and you know, we can have a good time, you can help out with with my affiliate link. Anyway, I have to tell this is the commercial part, guys. You know, I have to tell this. And again, if you're rich, use my donation link. Okay. Other than that, I love the whole thing I do. I love trading, and I love being here with you guys and talk about the charts. And I really love all this. I love this. I love trading. And my life is only starting to change slowly in the past couple of months. I could pull out, well, let's just say enough money to pay out my bills from trading, and that's a huge step for me. How much average I make a month? Well, I can tell you because it's going to be in my tax papers as well. So if someone from the Hungarian tax office is watching, it's honest. I already put it in my papers. On average, not too much, but I'm going to tell you guys because nobody else is here. On average, about $1,500 to $2,000. $1,500 to $2,000 on average. Last time I pulled out $700, and before that I pulled out $800 from TopStep. And I pay rent, I have a small loan, I pay my bills, I fuel my car, I have expenses. And in Hungary, the monthly average salary in my country, it's a poor country, is $800 to $1,000. So I can say that I can live from this, but I'm definitely not a millionaire or something. But that's why I'm doing all this. That's why I'm here on social media, trying to pull this up, you know, and it gives me courage. You guys being here are giving me courage to continue, you know, to grind. Because despite the fact that I pulled some profits, there's a long road ahead of me. So I'm grinding, and I still have to pay my bills. So yeah. It is what it is. Tom, you're so good person. I'm glad. Well, the honor is mine, actually, Ukando. The honor is mine to have, per se, good supporting people in the chat, because that gives me the strength and the courage to continue. I mean, of course I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue even if I have to live on the streets, guys. I'm going to live on the street with one laptop if I have to, but I'm going to make this work, guys. I'm going to make this work, but I have to leverage what I can in terms of trading. So that's why I want to build up this social media stuff. I want to share my journey, and I want to share knowledge. And guys, there's going to be a way to join my Discord. You can join it now, but I'm going to refurbish the whole stuff. So I'm really putting everything in this. I'm gonna upload more content. I have my topics written down here on a piece of paper. So I have some good ideas, but I was also busy, especially here, holidays, you know. It was a little bit rush. But so anytime you want to help me out, just use my links to buy combines or evaluation accounts. Thank you. Or use my code. It's up here. So it's just a few dollars, honestly. For 150K account, I didn't even get a affiliate payout because that Apex has a minimum $100. I don't reach. I don't have that. So after a 50K account, I receive like maybe $8, I think, something like that. $8 or $9, I don't even know, something like that. All goes to the stream and to the bills. Look at this. It seems like they want the 30s on ES. I'm not jumping into anything. I'm not going to take a trade because I don't want to babysit it to the PM session, but it seemed like they want to push it to the 30s. So right now I'm only studying. I'm definitely not entering into a trade. And this is a skill that you have to learn too. Everyone has to learn. New or senior trader, whatever. This is a skill that you always have to practice. I'm not entering into any trade. I already entered some stupid micro paper cut trades at the opening, but that's it. As you can see, market is dead. Now, if someone doesn't practice this discipline, then you're gonna have a hard time, whether it's just an evaluation or challenge or combine, whatever, or demo. You have to learn how to sit on your hands, and by doing this, this is the best position because it's guaranteed, as ICT said, it's guaranteed you're not going to lose. That's the best thing in this position. You're absolutely locked in not to lose, and I love this position. I start to rewire my brain, you know, and I do love this. We are locked into a guarantee of capital reserve by not taking any position. How good of a feeling is that? I know that many traders right now are sweating and suffering, especially the ones who are short on NQ around from this area. I bet you guys that there's a lot of, let me just put it here, a lot of stop losses are up there, and they are sweating right now because they're almost like, okay, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go, and now it's getting back to them, or maybe they have stop loss here and they are sweating. And it's so good that I'm not in a trade. It's so good. God bless. Glory to God, I may say that. So, but you know, we're learning. It's a learning curve, and you have to learn when not to push the button, and this is exactly the case when not to push the button. Exactly the case when not to push it, and I'm glad for this experience. I'm actually grateful that I lost only $100 today on my funded. I'm very, very grateful for that. Extremely grateful, to be honest. So I'm gonna go micros next time as well, but I think, you know, maybe tomorrow, well, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna give it one more shot in the New York session with one funded account with micros. Other than that, in the London session, I'm gonna trade my challenge accounts, and you know, that's it. All right, what do we have? What do we have? Da-da-da-da. ES is still at that range. So guys, I think I'm just going to call it here because I love being here and studying the charts, but I think market is dead for today. And thank you so much for being here, but this is the greatest example of when not to push the button, just as yesterday. And you know, well, it might want to drop, it can drop. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in this. So so thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and use my links if you want to, if you could help out the stream and the journey, or check my links through my you can join my Discord membership, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But I'll be back in London session hopefully. And that's it for me today, guys. So have an awesome day, evening, morning, evening, night. and I really appreciate that you guys were here. Thank you, and enjoy the evening as well. Thank you very much, guys. Ukando, Dave, Dridi, thank you so much. Who else did I miss? Sarvesh or Maverick is here maybe. Anyway, thank you so much for everyone, and I think that's it. See you guys the next time. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers.